New pod just dropping this that. If I said it, you know that it's facts. Got a Mac on me, no lack. I'm too fresh, all I wear is all black. Like a 90s kid, I'm all that. We outside, I'm like, where's y'all at? Wait. The beat gone, tell them bring the beat back. I'm a cheat code, can't beat that. I done been broke, so I gotta keep stacks. One shot, you don't get a rematch. If you don't roll thumbs, why the hell would we match? Draco's like where I sleep at, with the backyard again, cause that's where I creep at. I'm on fire, bro, they told me relax. I'ma get a beat of brave, but they know I'll be back.
Okay, y'all, we are back with another episode of Back to the Beat, and today we have
Bella the Star.
Okay, y'all already know how we do. Y'all go ahead and like, share, comment, do that now. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into some things, okay? You wanna go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yes, my name is Bella the Star. I go by that on all social media platforms as well as the streaming sites. If you're going to go look for my music, so you can find me on Instagram at BELLATHESTAR and TikTok and everything else. Bella the Star. So
Yeah, okay, make sure y'all go tap in, follow, and do all that. But y'all already know we're gonna get right back into it. Guess that beat. I'm talking about right back into it. We're gonna get right into it. Guess that beat. We'll play 5 songs, the first 5 seconds. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You would say that you good at guessing music as soon as it come on?
I don't know. We're gonna see how I do.
Right. A lot of people be like, I don't know the song, I just don't know the name. Or I just don't know the artist. Yeah, high key, that'd be me too. But yeah, let's see. Let me make sure my phone turn all the way up.
Okay.
Put my phone on silent. Put my phone on D&D. Lord, hold on. Okay. Okay, you ready? This is the first song.
Okay. Barbie Dreams.
It's not Barbie.
I mean, what's it called? It's
Barbie is the first word.
Barbie. What the heck? I thought it was called Barbie Dreams. Barbie.
Really close.
I know that song by heart.
You gotta literally rap it because it's in the chorus.
Stay flight. Just back the white guy.
Yeah.
Wait, just tell me, because I forgot the other part.
You get 3 chances.
Oh, Barbie Dreams, Barbie.
Dang, I really like that song.
Right, I love the heck of that song. I don't know.
I really like that song.
Barbie Nightmare? Barbie. Okay, I quit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbie Teens.
Barbie Teens. Why did I forget Barbie Teens?
Yes.
It was Teens. Yes, okay, Barbie Teens.
Okay, here go the next song.
Okay, next. Freak Nasty.
By who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. My 2 favorite artists, she playing them back to back.
I'm screaming. Okay, here we go.
Don't know that.
You don't know that?
I don't.
It's SWV. You're always on my mind.
Oh my gosh. If I would have heard it for 5 more seconds.
See, and I would have played it.
See, I should have let you give me the full time.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
I do know that song by heart, actually.
This the next one.
Hold on, because a few different songs come on with that.
Okay.
Similar streams, with those strings.
I'm gonna play you
playing.
5 more seconds.
Yeah, play me 5 more seconds.
If that'll help.
Oh yeah, it will. Is that Kiki Wyatt and My First Love?
Yes.
Yes, I know that song, of course. I'm a singer, I know that song.
You was finna scare me.
No, I know that song. I even knew the other one, SWV, but I don't recognize it by its immediate entrance. But I know that song too.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep. One more. Oh my gosh. Superstar. Usher.
Okay.
Of course.
Hey,
You guessed it. You was motherfucking right.
You did good, y'all. Comment how she did, okay?
Yes, please. Let me know.
Let me know in the comments if we should keep Guess That Beat. And yeah, next we're gonna get into the eye segment.
I loved that. Guess that beat.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you told me to tell you a little about myself, I think I actually skipped over that part.
No, you did.
No, I said my Instagram.
Oh, screaming. Okay, we gon'
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
I might. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yes, I'm from Oakland, California.
Okay.
I am a singer, songwriter, dancer, performer, rapper. I grew up in doing performing arts, going to actual classes and trainings and lessons and just learning. And then I really got started because my mom used to always sing around the house and play like Mary J. Blige while she was cleaning up. So I would literally just like, she'd sit me down because she don't want me in her way. So while I was sitting down, I'd be sitting there singing and stuff like that. And I was only like 4, but she actually told me that I was cooing young and that I was singing. And she also told me, my doctor told her I was going to have very strong lungs and there was a huge possibility I'd be a singer. Because when I was birthed, at the time, he told me that he had birthed already 10,000 babies and I had the loudest lungs he had ever heard out of all of them. Yes. So the fact that, you know, he told her that at my birth, and then I out the gate came to really be a singer and someone who has a very powerful voice, very strong lungs, and can really sing. It's like crazy. So it's like it's like literally my destiny. It was what's meant to be for me. This is a God-given gift, God-given talent. I was born to be a creative, to be a music artist, a performer, entertainer. So so I started about the age of 4. I would sing in the children's choir as well, and then it just kept progressing from there. Then our family would have talent shows, and I would be in those. So we would actually win real prizes and stuff like that. My auntie would throw them at birthday parties, our family events, and then I started doing it in elementary. And I just kept doing talent shows, kept performing, kept singing. And then at the age of 14, my oldest brother and sister pulled me in the studio to do a song with them. And this said song actually went on to be like a good song, and it got me my very first gig with them and opening up for a huge artist who happens to be Trina. I was not supposed to be in the 21 and up club, but they was like, oh, you're already on the bill. My actual name was on the bill. So they had to let me in. I was only 14, but I got to perform. I got to meet her, and then I had to leave immediately. But it's on YouTube.
Cool. Trina is my favorite female rapper of all time.
Really? I love her so much. When I met her, even when I was young, it was like so dope. And I still haven't got to have my full circle moment with her again. And be like, girl, I opened up for you when I was 14. Like, you know, now I'm a grown ass woman and I'm still doing my thing.
She be up here a lot.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
I can't wait to have that full circle moment. But yeah, so from there, being 14, opening up for Trina, I just knew then, like, even when I was doing it in elementary and winning talent shows, I just knew. I was like, I'm going to be a singer. I'm going to be a star. Like, I have no choice but to, like, live this life and go after those goals and those dreams. And I've just been going since then.
Well, now you're in the right place for it. Watch.
Sure am.
Right. Okay, y'all. Now we're going to get into the I segment so we get more into you and your story.
Okay.
Lately, I've been on some Z shit. I swear, I've been on some creep shit. High as fuck, I can't see shit. Baby, get out my fucking face. Oh, you lame as fuck. When I'm with you, it be time my waist. Niggas come around, ain't got too much to say. Murder on my mind, get it smiling, I might catch a case.
That's what I can say. When she finally did come, like, she was talking to people, she was taking pictures, videos, like, she was
very welcoming.
Cool,
She's very welcoming. Cool. She's very down to earth still. She about her business, but like, in that energy, getting to meet her that young and knowing that that's like
how you supposed to carry yourself.
How you supposed to carry yourself as an artist. Her and that experience I had with Keisha Cole. I was 14 too.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Okay, y'all, we are back with the I segment. In this segment, we're gonna talk about the future, your views on things and stuff like that. So let's just go ahead and get into it.
Okay, I'm ready.
I don't know. I really want to ask you, after listening to your music, like, you write all your music, right?
Yes.
But would you be open to, like, in the future having somebody else write for you?
Yes, I've had one song written.
Okay, so I want to ask, like, who are 3 people that you just can't, like, not can't wait to have them write for you, but that you would love to have them write for you just because they're such amazing artists?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I love this question. So 3 people I would love to write for me is definitely one at the top of my list is The Dream, Eric Bellinger, and Seven Streeter.
Ooh, Eric, when I tell you I love Eric.
Yes, like The Dream, Eric Bellinger, 7th Streeter.
Yeah.
And then, I believe it's, is it David Banner?
David Banner?
He's always writing for Chris Brown.
Okay.
I believe it is.
I do my research on that one.
But
it's funny. 7th Streeter came to my high school one time. And
really?
Turned us up for a pep rally. Everybody's like they didn't know who she was, and I'm like, y'all know who 7th Streeter is. Like they didn't really know who she was like by face, but you know her music.
Yes, like come on now, that's my girl. I feel like she's totally underrated. She's a brown skin queen like us, and she's so beautiful. She's so talented.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore 7th Streeter, and she's not just like my dream writer collab. She's also a dream song collab too.
Okay.
I really do want to work with her.
Who are 2 more people that's a song collab for you?
Definitely Eric Bellinger and Chris Brown.
Yes.
So, my late father actually got me very, very close to a feature with Chris Brown. Yes. He knows his manager because my father used to manage my auntie, and she has songs with Mac Dre. Okay. The late Mac Dre. Okay. And so it actually runs in our family, the talent of singing and artistry and songwriting.
That's cool.
My auntie still has a song that's on the radio that still gets played every single day.
Really?
Yes, in the Bay. It's called Wide Open, and she did it with Mac Ma, who is still a legend, a living legend in the Bay Area, and she did songs with Mac Dre, and one is called Mac Dre is the Name, and that's my auntie's vocals on there. Okay. And so, my dad managed her.
Got it.
So cycles kind of repeat themselves because my oldest brother managed me too for a while. But yeah, so my dad actually called up Chris Brown's manager, hit him up. He called back. I was literally in the car. We got to have a conversation and all this stuff, and we were working it out. And the songs got synced. I got the word back. I was able to hear it for myself that Chris Brown actually did like the songs that I wrote, and that he would be willing to get on one of them. Yeah. And we were going to do that. Yeah. And of course, it comes with a fee, a big one. Chris Brown. For sure. Yes, Chris Brown. But it was like one of the best days of my life, one of the most beautiful memories I have with my father. I literally sat there and cried my eyes out and was able to just be so happy. Like, you know, daddies really do help make dreams come true. Yeah, for sure. And he was doing that for me. Yeah. And I just that's one of the memories I will always live with to keep me going, that my dad truly believed in my dreams and wanted me to never give up and fight as hard as I've been fighting.
Now you gotta keep going for him, for sure.
I will, and I have been. He's right here on my necklace. Okay. This is him.
I love that necklace.
Yes, I'm going to keep him with me everywhere I go. Yeah. Keep his memory alive. He truly believed in me. He had my back. He was trying to help me with my career and help me to further myself. So I got to do that. Now you got it. You're in the right place. You're going to keep connecting with the right people. Yep. So Chris Brown, that feature still got to happen just for the love of my father.
I know Chris Brown be watching. He be tapped in. So you're going to see this.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah. You got to see this. And we, you going to work together. Bella the Star and Chris Brown. Collab coming one day. Y'all just wait on it.
For sure. For sure. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and ask you. We don't only like to ask about, your craft and stuff. We want to get to know you as a person. So what's something you feel for like a future dream car?
Dream car? Mm-hmm. Oh, I have 3 as well. Oh, that's not bad. Yes, but they've been there. Well, 2 of them have been there since I was 11. Mm-hmm. I was I'm getting these cars, and I used to be I'm gonna have this car when I'm 18. I was a dreamer. I thought I was gonna be Justin Bieber and blow up as a kid, Lil Bow Wow, and I was gonna have me a Lamborghini by the time I was 18. Yeah, it didn't happen like that, but everything in God's divine timing. Right. So Lamborghini, all my cars I want on my fleet to be pink, or the car that I already have I want it to be the Sonic Blue. The Sonic Gray, that new color that all the cars are. So it's either going to be either or. Mm-hmm. But all my interior always has to be white or it'll be pink. Okay. So Lamborghini, a G-Wagon for sure, and a Maybach. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially those newer ones. Those are fire.
Oh yeah, those real nice, real nice. Yes, and what you feeling for a future dream house?
I want my house built from the ground up.
3 things that you gotta have in it.
Okay, so my house will be built from the ground up. I already know exactly what it's going to look like. I wrote down my vision a long time ago when I was 12. Got you. So I was a visionary at a young age. I always knew what I wanted things to be like, what I wanted things to look like. Mm-hmm. And especially when it comes to my career as a singer, a music artist, also, just an entertainer altogether. Yeah. So my dream house definitely has to have an inside pool.
Okay, inside pool.
I'm gonna have an inside pool with a water fountain flowing. The
Into
water,
it.
yes,
Okay.
the water flowing into my pool. Inside the house, I'm gonna have an inside and an outside pool.
Okay.
But I definitely have to have an inside pool.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have a very beautiful, very nice, fun game room downstairs with a movie theater room in it, bowling alley. It's gonna have the popcorn, the cotton candy. It's gonna have the whole works, arcade, everything. I'm not playing. It's gonna be like MTV Cribs
for sure.
in my house, for real, built from the ground up. And just the way my bathroom will be set up,
luxurious.
Extremely beautiful. I gotta have the old school tub that's not connected to the wall, with a beautiful skylight view where it's like full glass where the light comes in, as well as an invention where there is, well, it's already invented now, but I invented this invention and I told my brother about it. I invented it in 3rd grade and I actually won the science fair.
So what was it?
But it got made. So that's my fault for not being smart enough to handle that at the time when I was young.
Yeah, but what is it? I want to know.
It is a wall dryer. So you don't have to have a towel.
Oh, yeah.
You literally stand inside of it and it dries your whole body.
Yeah.
But the ones that are invented are small. My invention was a huge wall. It was a huge wall where you could literally dry off and it'll dry you off in like less than 60 seconds.
Really?
But I still want that in my wall. So if I gotta pay extra to get that made with it, however that's gonna happen. So that's the 3 things. It has to have a beautiful bathroom with a wall dryer, an inside outside pool, and a beautiful downstairs arcade with the movie theater room.
Where do you see this house? In the States? Here in Atlanta?
Here in Texas.
Oh.
Atlanta or Texas.
Okay. Gotcha.
I want to own the land.
Yeah.
I want to own the grounds. And then a little extra to add in there, just a little side, is like having like a farm.
Because you like animals.
Yeah, like I want the house to be beautiful and like urban and new, but a farm right in the back.
Yeah.
I want my acres. I want my 3 acres in a meal. What you talking about? I want to get my eggs fresh out the garden.
Got you. Okay. I can see that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I also wanted to ask, just like looking forward, like in the future, do you see yourself changing your style? Doing any like different type of genres of music?
I already do.
Okay, but I mean like outside of what you already do, like.
I make pop music. I make reggae music. I have country songs.
I didn't see none of that in the catalog.
I know.
I didn't see none of that.
It's my unreleased. It's all getting released this year. And I'm doing everything in order, organized with music videos, rollouts, marketing, drops, everything.
Okay. So y'all look out for that. Okay.
And then a lot of it is because certain songs I also want to market off.
Right.
I want other artists to buy it from me, but I've made them for myself. So if I am to release them and they get some traction and somebody still wants to come and get them, then they could take those songs from me because that's just like how I am. I'm not just like an artist for myself, but I also write with visions that I could see others singing.
Like real business, like at the same time. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I like that.
Okay,
y'all, that is it for the eye segment. Next, we're gonna go ahead and get into the face segment.
Okay.
So, if you're wondering where I got my jacket from, I got it from my cousin. He got a clothing brand called MOMM, Mom Marketplace. Y'all check him out. He just dropped 2, so y'all might as well go ahead and buy everything on the site, stuff like that. So yeah, y'all check him out. It's real durable. You can wear it summertime, wintertime, springtime, anytime. Cause and y'all use my code. I don't have it yet, but y'all use my code. I'm gonna tell y'all. Back to the beat. Use my code back to the beat for nothing off because he does not do sales. All right, y'all. See y'all next week.
Here, I could see it being here too.
Really?
Built straight from the ground up. It would probably take 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, but it'll get done, and I'm gonna literally run with that, and I'm gonna love my beautiful house and never want to leave it. I'll have like huge pantries full of food and just everything I need, house supplies, and I don't ever want to leave it unless I have to go for some business, for some money.
Right. I need my house to have one of them bunkers.
That's what I'm saying. I want it built I want a safe room too.
Yeah.
A safety room.
With enough stuff down there, I can live up for months and nobody even know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you never know. This world is a mess and crazy.
Right.
You never know what we might need. See, these little side conversations might need to be.
I'll be putting them in there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
These be the tea.
These be the tea. I'm screaming. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. We are back with the face segment. Now we're going to talk about the foundation of where it all started. Like foundation, we're going to face, but foundation, like where it started. Okay. And the adversities you faced in your career and how did you overcome it. So we kind of already touched on how you started for like your beginning journey. So we did that a little bit. So I now just want to really ask you, spinning off of that, who would you say was your early inspiration outside of like Keisha Cole?
It was my auntie.
Mary J. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about like well-known people or just like in general?
Just in general.
Yeah, it was my auntie. My auntie and my sister.
Okay.
My older sister, like I told you, she's the one that got me on the song and then brought me on stage to open up with her on the song that I sang on with her rapping.
Yeah.
With Trina.
Okay.
So it was my sister and my auntie. It literally runs in my family, this artistry. My sister, she by Chrissy B, and she was rapping. She's really a good rapper, actually. Okay. She doesn't do it anymore. Now she just travel the world and have fun. Yeah. But she's a great rapper. And then my auntie, like I told you, she still has a song on the radio to this day. Yeah, that song is over 25 years old. And it's still being played. It's like, I don't know, at least 20 years for sure. And it's still being played. I grew up going to her shows when she's opened up for Sade. Okay. And many other big artists herself. She was doing what I'm doing and took it there. You know, not many people have songs with Mac Dre, the legend from the Bay. Right. So to have an auntie like that is inspiration enough of us on. Her name is Rashima Bellamy. Okay. And yeah, she was dope. She's a great singer. She still makes music. Yeah. She still writes. And I got that same blood running through my veins. So I do that.
Makes sense.
Yep. So it was my auntie, and definitely I would say being hecka young, Beyonce. Oh. I just have to give it to my girl. Yeah. Beyonce, that's definitely one of the biggest dream collabs. Her, Chris Brown, and Rihanna. Yeah. My top 3.
Okay, so I remember you also said when you were younger you was in children's church and you was in the choir. Me too. I want to know, like, was you a soprano back then?
No.
And then you was an alto, or what were you?
No, so I was the lead singer, and I forgot what the name is. I shouldn't because I am a singer and I've been doing this so long. But I have multiple octaves. Okay. So they gave me, it's called a collaborative octave name. I cannot remember it right now, but it's literally a collaborative octave name because I'm alto soprano and I can go baritone and I can go C notes, like the high notes Mariah Carey does. I can do those. So it's kind of like, I'm like
multifaceted.
Yes, extremely multifaceted when it comes to singing. I'm not just stuck in one lane or one variable.
Yeah, that's what's up. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, now getting into also in the face, we're gonna talk about adversities. What's one major adversity that you faced going, with your career, and how did you overcome it?
Wanting to quit.
Yeah.
Wanting to give up.
But what keeps you going?
Now it's just knowing that I was made for this, but the truth is losing my dad.
Really?
Yeah, losing my dad to gun violence. It's like he literally was helping me. He literally was pushing me, believing in me, in my ear, had my back, was helping me book photo shoots, helping me get into events. He took me to my first BET experience.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Flew me and my auntie, Rashima, to LA and got us at the BET experience because of his network, all the people he knows, his connections. As I said, he has some connections in the industry because he was managing my auntie, and she obviously is in the industry because she still has a song on the radio. Yeah. So, him going that way and knowing that he was fighting for me, he was helping me push to the top, and not having that backing anymore is what is literally forcing a fire inside of me. I am like a phoenix rising. My story is actually even deeper than we've gone yet. I'm letting you ask your questions, so if you get there, we'll go there. But I'm a phoenix rising right now. Like, I was buried in ashes. I had dirt all over me. I had mud all over me. I had blood all over me. I had tears all over me. I had no more fight. And then it's like it just all came back when he left, because it was just like, nah, he he believed in you too much. And
Right.
you know what you're capable of. You know how dope you are.
Right.
You know how great you can sing, how great you can write, how good you are at performing. You know that you're even good at rapping. You know that you have great stage presence and crowd control. You know that people are influenced by you, even though you don't have the exposure, the marketing, the money, the branding, all that stuff that you need, the team, you in this by yourself. But one person believed in you before you was completely alone. And that was your father. You cannot give up.
Yeah, you can't. For real. That even that one little part of like wanting to give up, like that adversity, like I swear I experienced that. Like,
I was just tired
every
of,
single day.
that's so sad. And honestly, I'm so proud of you, like I told you. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Black women need these platforms.
But I'm proud of you too, though.
Yeah,
Look at you
thank
still
you.
going. Like I'm telling you, like it's all gonna pay off in the end. I promise. Like even when you be getting up, like wanting to, girl, when I tell you be getting up, not even wanting to do it for real. Like man, this is not the day. This is not the time. I want to do this, this, and this. Like, but I remember like it's people out there.
Yep.
Who need that.
Yep. That's why I said we need this. We need a woman like you. We need more women like you who are opening up these platforms, opening up these stages that are actually interested in doing this job and bringing other women and girls and just artists, period, to the stage and saying, hey, what have you done? What are you doing? Where are you going with this? Who are you? What is your story?
Right.
These things need to be said. They need to be told. And people need to hear these things and see these things. And for me, it was just like, I was just tired of feeling unsupported. And I still feel the same way. But the difference is now, I'm not looking for the support. I'm still just
you don't
pushing.
need it. You don't need
I don't
it.
need it.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come.
It's gonna come it's gonna come at like the times where you least expect it.
Yeah.
It's gonna come in like the forms that you least expect. Like when I tell you, you just never know. Like the days where I be like, I don't want to do this the most. That's when I go check my Instagram and it's the people wanting more. That's why I go check YouTube. It's the subscriber count going up. That's when my friends call me like, hey, you didn't drop this week. You okay? Like,
right. I know that's right.
Like what?
I need them type of friends.
Like,
and that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of friends who were artists as well. Or if they weren't as passionate about it as I was.
Yeah.
So I would get a lot of competitiveness, jealousy, negativity, crabs in a bucket. People wouldn't support me. They weren't listening to my music. They didn't have all my songs inside of their Apple Music, their Spotify's, their streaming websites. But they supported all these other artists that they don't even know.
Right.
They trying to ride their waves and stuff like that. But I'm sitting up here going hard, doing shows back to back in my city, 30, 40 shows in a year, and y'all not coming to them. Y'all not supporting me. Y'all not reposting my music. Y'all not reposting my posts. It's just crazy. I'm just like, it's exhausting. I need those type of friends. I need friends that's like, girl, you're not posting, you're not doing a show. Since I only been here 2.5 months, I didn't already went and sang at like 10 places and yes, my voice is hoarse because of that. I've been singing and performing back to back to back.
Yeah.
So having those type of friends is important, and I'm glad you have that.
Yes. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be, and I'm not saying I got a whole bunch of friends like that, but I do have, some here and there that definitely check in, definitely, tap in, make sure I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and stuff like that. You definitely do need those. Even when you don't have it, though, that make you want to go harder so that those people can find you, though. Yes.
That's the space I'm in right now.
So even if it's not there right then and there, it's coming. Yeah. You're doing everything for a reason. It's all gonna work out in the end. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes, I'm telling you. Because even when I started Back to Be, like, I swear it was just so hard to get people to latch on and understand what it was doing and stuff like that. But now it's to a point where it's like, the audience is coming.
Yeah. The people you finding your people. Your people is finding you.
You can't never worry about your people back home who not supporting you because your vision is global. So it never even mattered for the people out there that's not supporting you that actually know you. You don't even got to worry about them.
That's what I had to learn. And see, that was truthfully one of my hardest things to overcome is learning not to worry about the people that you're so used to being around and the people that used to support you not supporting you anymore, but like literally finding a way to push forward and thrust yourself to that finish line, to those goals, to them shows, to them events, to the networking, whatever it is that you need to do, to the music, to the studio, and you stay focused on you, your goals, your dreams, what it is you're trying to do. And it was hard because it was like, I felt so alone. It's like I felt like I needed somebody. But now it's like I'm just operating off the strength alone that I know that this is meant for me. This is my story.
Right. I think I first learned it when I started doing makeup and people weren't supporting. So it was like, oh, I know I don't really need y'all. Because I know like what I'm doing. I know it's a process. Excuse me. I know what I'm doing. I know it's a process and stuff like that. So like, and then when it came back to me podcasting, it's like I had that same mindset, like forget who not supporting me or whatever, they'll come. And you'll be surprised. It's people that I know like to this day who just following the podcast page and it's been up for over a year. And I'm like, dang, like.
If people wait for your emotion. They wait for your emotion to start. They wait for you to get your own wave going and your own heights up there. And then they start like latching on and start trying to ride your wave, but they not gonna support you while you down low and nobody really know you. Girl, but once they see you catching some traction, that's when people start trying to pop up out the woodworks and be acting like now they've been there this whole time, or they love you so much or support you so much. Yeah, and it just be so fake.
It'd be funny because it'd be like people be like, oh yeah, I've been knowing her since this. I ain't never seen you like nothing. I ain't never seen you repost nothing. But they be watching though. That's why me personally, I never look at the likes. I never look at the subscribers, none of that. If anything, I look at the views because I know they're watching.
Yep.
So
exactly. Them interactions, that tell you.
Yeah, the interactions, the insights, those are the ones that you really actually matter for real. Because the likes, that never matter.
I'm telling you, because to this day, it'll say, I got some really fire pictures up there. I just did a show last week, and I looked great and all this stuff like that. So I took some pictures. I got, the actual reels up there and stuff like that. So I post the pictures too. The reels got a couple K views and stuff like that. Yeah. My picture is still at 60 likes, but I have over 240,000 impressions on my page in the last 30 days. Yeah. Almost 300,000 people are coming to my page, seeing my Instagram. My views on my story are high, but my pictures aren't getting likes and stuff like,
That's why you can't really pay attention to stuff like that. Like, you can't even look at stuff like that. You look at them views and oh, okay, they there. Okay. They watching. That's all right. So, yes.
I know you see me. I see you see me, even though you want to act like you don't see me.
Exactly. And everybody knows what's going on. But just know, when I feel like when those likes catch up to those views and stuff like that, it's going to be too late. And you're already going to be a superstar that you already are. Yeah.
If you're reading this by now, it's already too late.
Yeah.
If you're watching this by now, it's already too late.
Yes. Okay, y'all. That's it for the face segment. Next, we're going to go ahead and get into the lip segment. Girl, I am not ready for this serve. I ain't touched the record since today.
I'm just ready to taste one of these drinks.
No, seriously.
I need that boost right now.
I'm saying, I need some elite energy.
Ooh, yes, this is
No, seriously.
People that support you, the people that's around you, right? Like they say, if you're in a room with
5 other billionaires, you're gonna be the 6th.
You're bound to be the 6th. Yeah. So if you're in a room with a crabs in a bucket, then you are more than likely to be brought down or stay down and never make your way up. Right. But if you're in a room with a whole bunch of people that want to see you flourish, then you will go up.
Right.
So
yeah,
I take it like that.
Yeah, you should.
You need a room first. Sometimes you got to keep the ones who you already got.
This is true.
But if I'm saying it's just me, then I'm gonna have to just keep myself. Until that team comes. But, yeah. Sure. But right now it's just really me and my brother. We support each other. So
I love that. Okay, we filming. We're rolling. All right, y'all. We are back with the lip segment. Now we're gonna go ahead and manifest some things, give out some advice, and speak on some things. Okay. So first, I want to ask you, what are 3 things that you're manifesting for this year?
Breaking through Billboard.
Good.
I plan to break through Billboard this year.
This year.
But what Lil Baby said, I'm going number one this year, and he did. I'm doing the same thing. I plan to break through Billboard this year.
Yeah.
I do believe I can get a number one because I know my writing skills.
Okay,
I do believe I'm more than capable and able to get a number one.
I feel like that's step number one is believing in it yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. So first one is breaking through billboards. I do believe I can get a number one, so let's just put that out there. I'm gonna get a number one record.
Yeah, period. I'm gonna write here on Back to the Beat. We're gonna be able to come back and be like, look, I told y'all. Because I ain't gonna tell. When people come on here and they say certain people they want to work with, certain things they want to do, it literally be happening. Like, it be scary sometimes. Like, one time I interviewed an influencer, and she was like, yeah, I want to be on TV, I want to do movies. And like 6 months later, she reading and stuff, and she on set, and it was just like, what? Like, a comedian was like, oh, I want to work with Kevin Hart. Then like 3 weeks later, he's working with. It was like crazy. Like he had ran into Kevin Hart, ended up collabing on like some content and stuff. Like, stuff literally be happening. I ain't gonna count. Like, for real.
Okay. So number one, breaking through Billboard and topping the chart and being able to stay with my record running to a record level, like where they're like, oh, her song has been on the charts for 5 months, and it's still going and people still want to hear it, it's still being requested, and now like pull a Shabuzi, pull a Glow, pull a Cardi B.
You know,
like,
SZA
that's
just
what
broke
I'm talking
Michael Jackson Thriller record for
I Want to Break Records.
Yeah, SZA literally just broke that with her SOS album.
Wow, that's crazy. Yep. So that's my goal is to break my very first record that breaks, but it sticks and it stays and it keeps going up and up and up, and it just takes me off and I blow up. Yeah. So that's number one. Number two is definitely being Grammy nominated. I'm manifesting that. I definitely want to be Grammy nominated. I've always said I was going to win Grammys. I wrote it down in my manifestation books multiple times, over and over and over. I always write it in different ways. I say it in different ways. I'm definitely going to be Grammy nominated.
Once you put it to paper, it's on the way.
Yes. And then most definitely being able to get lead roles. I also want to break into acting.
Acting, yeah.
Yes, extremely.
Girl, I tell you, in the right place for everything you want to do. Like, I promise, you're in the right place.
Breaking into lead roles and acting, working with Tyler Perry Studios, the CW, whoever else. You know, I'm a personality, so I feel like I would be great in acting. I took acting, drama, improv. I took all that. I took all that type of stuff. So I'm a full-blown entertainer. Yeah. I'm not just a singer, dancer, rapper. I can also act, improv.
So if I gave you a scene right now, you can do it.
Yeah. Give me a little short something or just say something.
Let me think. Okay, you just came home. Your kids threw a Project X party.
You want me to stand up? Okay,
wait, no. Okay, you at the dinner table, right? And your child just brought home a report card that had all F's and A. Okay. Mind you, they are like a straight A student, right? And they just start messing around, you know.
Okay. Listen. Let me take this. Jerry, come here. Right now. What is this? What is happening to your grades? What are you going through? That's not a good excuse. That's not a good reason. I'm going to need you to tell me exactly what it is that you are dealing with, the reason that you went from a straight A student to getting F's and D's. How do you think that's even plausible to do? Why would you mess up your future like that? You have so much riding on yourself and your life, so much things to do, so much places to go. You are going to be somebody, and this is how you're going to do yourself? You're not failing your school or your grades or your classes. You are failing yourself. If you want to fail yourself, that's okay. But you're not about to do it in my house. You are my child, and you have things to do and places to be, and I need you to get it together. That next report card better show them straight A's again. Don't make me come up there. And don't make me tell you more than once. So whatever it is, if you are not telling me something, you better tell me. But whatever it is, you better figure it out within yourself. Go and dig deep, deep down and figure it out. and then fix it. See.
Hey, listen. I feel like I was in trouble, honestly. Like, I felt like I was in trouble. Yo, Tyler, come pick her up right now.
Tyler, pick me up. Okay, you wanna know what's something crazy?
That's crazy.
So when I just been out here, literally, I think it's just made 3 months yesterday. My first place I was working at this lounge out here, doing hospitality. I met someone who helps with casting for Beauty in Black.
Oh.
And he told me, he was like, you need to be in Beauty in Black. You need to be on a show. He's like, I could definitely see it. He was like, even if you start off small, being like a background or whatever and work your way up.
Name?
I don't know.
I'm
I don't remember.
Okay,
I know his Instagram, but I don't remember his actual name.
We're gonna talk after.
Okay, yes. Yeah. But he literally was like sitting there with another one that works with him, and they do the casting and all that stuff like that. And I'm saying he's a very great person because he literally was like, go follow this casting page, and so you see another date pop up where you could come and you could go try out for a role. So. Yeah. But I'm hoping that this new season of Beauty in Black, when they do start casting and stuff like that, I can get in that. But if not, just something big like that, I really see myself being an actress.
Yes, I can see it too, child. I saw it before, not a scene.
Now you see it.
I see it for real. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Dang, I don't lost my train of thought.
Right.
I was saying, what is some advice that you would give to other young artists out there who want to get into music? Haven't even picked up the pen yet. Haven't even, like, they first, like, I just want to be an artist. Like some fresh advice.
Yeah. I would tell you to just do it like Nike.
Right.
If that's what you want and that's what you see for yourself, do it.
Yeah.
Go after it. If you feel, but I'm gonna keep it real with you because I'm not like, I don't do the fake stuff. If you actually good at it, like go around to like actual family members that are like honest, not people that want to like sugarcoat you and lie to you. Like go to friends that are honest, even ask a stranger. Because I did that. I've like literally walked up to complete strangers, sang to them, or they hear me singing. And I say, "Do you feel like I really can sing? Do you feel like you like this song? What about my song do you like? Do you think this is a good song?" You have to be like realistic. Don't try to be an artist just because you see everybody else out there jumping into the field and doing it just because they think they can, or they think it's fun, or it's gonna make them rich or popular or famous. Actually have that passion inside of you. Let's start there. Let it be something you really want for yourself and not because you just see others doing it. Be a leader and not a follower. Secondly, be extremely passionate about it. And if you're going to pursue it, know that it takes blood, sweat, and tears, hard work, and dedication, and you cannot quit. So that's the advice I give. If you're going to do it all the way. Don't do it halfway. Don't do it sometimes. Do it all the time and make it your life and give it your all.
I love that. Yes. I feel like all artists need to hear that, honestly, because that was some good, solid advice.
Right. Yeah.
Now in the lip segment, I just want you to speak on your, just basically your thought process with making your song Overnight.
Oh, that's everybody's favorite. Yes. So, Overnight, what was my thought process? So I was with someone at the time that I was dating.
Yeah, and I could tell. I was like, she had to be real in love doing this one. This ain't just no 1, 2. This is a real in love song.
And he was actually my engineer. So, So he was actually engineering that. He's actually the one that recorded that song.
Gotcha.
But we were in the studio together, and we already had gained some studio chemistry, but we were like literally dating. He asked me, like, let's date. We really liked each other. So, and we had great studio chemistry. We made songs together first and stuff like that. But he was helping me sift through beats. Yeah. So when we found this one in particular, I was like, oh, that's the one. So at this exact moment, he got up and went to the bathroom. And I was like, So I already had like the, I know you see me looking at you part. And then he was just like, in the bathroom, and I was just like, And I was like, it's like ooh ooh ooh. So I basically got the inspiration from just like vibing with the beat and feeling like, okay, this is a song where it'll make people feel good. You want to dance, you could skate to it, you could be in love to it, or you could relate to it. Like, you ever like somebody so much, you could see yourself flying to them.
You know what's funny? When I was listening to it, I was like, bro, I ain't never felt this type of love. She was in love on this song.
For real?
No, like, I could tell like it was like a deep, really, like, I promise. I was like, I want to feel like this one day. This is crazy.
Yeah, it was literally just a vibe. It was literally like, I could see myself liking somebody so much to the point where I want to fly to wherever they are. I want to go prove to them, like, I'm down to ride, I'm down to slide, I'm down for life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm down.
I got that vibe from the song, for real.
Overnight, I'll catch a flight. Overnight, red eye me.
Yeah.
He got to pay for it, though.
Yeah, period, of course.
Yeah. Fly me out.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to pay for it, though. But yeah, that's definitely, that was the vibe.
I love that. Girl, because I was listening, I'm telling you, I'm listening, I'm like, yeah, she was in it.
I was.
I ain't never felt like this. She was,
And the beats helped me discover the tempo and the vibe. Like, if the beat is like super fun, like upbeat, then I wanna turn it up.
Yeah.
I wanna turn it up.
Yeah, I feel like you made that feel good music. Cause like Better is almost like a bop, like a summer, like a spring summer vibe.
Yep.
Like, it's like a right now vibe. Like, it was real like, oh, okay, this is cute. Roll the little windows down and stuff.
Yep. And that one is motivation for like the girls to know their worth.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I need somebody that's gonna love me better. Like, hey, like, you're not doing the job. I'm gonna go ahead and let you exit stage left and get somebody that's gonna do it better than what you're doing
100%.
because I need that.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Yeah, you gotta love me better. You're not just gonna give me the bare minimum halfway. You're not gonna treat me how you think you want to treat me and think I'm gonna accept. You really thought that I was going for whatever? Never that.
Never.
Never that.
Yes. But I'm telling you, I was listening to music. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to go to both, like you say, both on.
Yeah.
Okay. She made some good music. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Okay, y'all. That's it for the lip segment. Next, we're gonna get into the random questions.
Never had. And ever since I've been trying to get it back, you pick it up, put it back. Now I'm something like the chemist on campus, but there's no drug around. I like what I found in you. I still can't feel my face. What am I smoking anyway? She said don't let the high go to waste. Can you taste it? Little taste. Novocaine, babe.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We are back with the random questions. So, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and ask you. My first random question is, who is you? Do you feel like is your top singing artist ever, like dead or alive? Your top, like, who's your number one?
Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston.
Absolutely.
That's crazy. I feel like I always say Whitney, but then sometimes, just depending on the day, I might be like Jennifer Hudson. Like,
Jay is great too.
Yeah.
Jay does her big one. Jay Hood, I actually would love to go on her show.
Just to walk down the tunnel. I just want to walk down the tunnel, honestly.
Okay.
I don't even really, because they just be having so much fun.
Yeah, they do. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna happen one day too. I'm gonna be sitting there with Jay Hood talking to her.
Yeah, singing with her.
Cause I love Dreamgirls.
Yeah.
Of course, as a singer, I love Dreamgirls. And this is no shade to my good sis Beyonce, because I had a vision I met Beyonce one day, so I know that that's gonna happen. However, Jay Hutt in that movie, only because of the moves she was making and taking her man and stuff like that. You know, we can't stand no man stealer. But yeah, Jay Hutt was my favorite character in Dreamgirls.
No, that's why, and that was literally what I was gonna say. The only reason I throw her out there is because of Dreamgirls. I love Dreamgirls. I listen to the soundtrack on my phone, like it's nothing. Like,
love her.
When I tell you, even that cast alone, like
amazing.
Insane. Did you know that Usher was supposed to be in there, but he turned it down because he was already on tour, and he didn't want to cancel his tour.
But Jamie did his big one.
But him and him, both of them on that at the same time, like that would have been like insane. Like when I say insane, that would have been insane.
And I would have loved Beyonce and Usher to do a movie together.
Yeah.
Because their songs together, especially Love in This Club. That's one of the songs I played like at least a million times.
Yeah.
Love in This Club with Beyonce, Love in This Club Part 2 with Beyonce.
And both of them are so
I used to fall asleep
performative.
to
Like
that.
they
Top.
just
They're the top.
yeah.
They're the top.
Yeah, I can't say I done seen both of them in concert, and
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Now I want to ask you, what are your top 3 R&B albums of all time?
Ooh. Top 3 R&B albums.
Yeah.
I know this is gonna probably be horrible coming. Oh well,
It's okay. Take your time.
no, because truthfully, I believe it's I can't remember the name of her album, but one is Keisha Cole. Her albums where she had the two faces on there.
It was gold.
No, the two faces on there. I think it's Trust, but definitely.
I'm not a Keisha
super fan.
girl. Yeah.
Okay, well, you know, she's from my hometown. She's from Oakland.
Really?
And I've met her multiple times.
Really?
And she told me I was gonna be a star.
I know that's right.
I sang to her. I sang her song to her. She was like, "Oh no."
I listened
She was
to
like,
Keisha.
"You got it." She was like, "Girl, just keep working. You gonna blow up."
I listen to Keisha, but I wouldn't say that I'm like if she was to go have a show or something.
Yeah. Oh, I hope I could open up for her one day.
Yeah. Wait, which album? You talking about this one?
Yep. I remember. Is it what's the name of it?
Oh no, this one. Woman
Woman to Woman.
Okay.
Yep. Woman to
okay.
Woman.
And what's the other two?
Just because of how personal it got, how deep it got. Yeah, Woman to Woman. It got so personal, it got so deep. And then go ahead.
I know the song with Lil Wayne because that's the song with Lil Wayne.
It's
Trust and Believe.
Trust and Believe is my song, but this song is very underrated.
I Choose You.
I Choose You. I sing that all the time.
Oh, Here We Go on there. Wait a minute.
She did her big
I didn't know
one.
Here We Go was on there. I thought Here We Go was on the one with
No,
Love.
See, she let it. She got some real dope ones. That's her underrated one.
Yeah.
And she went big on that album. Like especially with the one I just told you.
Yeah.
Like I Choose You. I sing that all the time. I be crying to that, getting through my heartbreaks from that.
Okay.
Of course, her other album too. You know, with all the original ones on there. I remember. I remember when my heart broke. I should have cheated. Yeah, Love. All those. Of course, that one too.
Yeah.
But Beyonce's
Which one?
B-Day.
That's her.
Of course.
I need her to go on the B-Day tour. Now, B-Day tour, I'm going to be going crazy like these other people. These other albums, I really ain't got to see that. But B-Day, I'm so mad that I wasn't old enough to, like, experience that album for real, because I can play that album through and through. Like, I love everything.
So them albums, no skips. I need those. I can listen to those all day.
Yeah.
They're my holy girls right there.
Okay. Wait, that was only 2. Keisha Cole, Woman to Woman, and Beyonce.
Well, because it's like it'll be a tie for them two to go neck and neck with their other albums. I love those. Out of all the artists in the world, it's Beyonce and Keisha Cole's albums.
Gotcha.
Albums. They're albums. Like, literally. Yeah.
And I know you get into beauty a little bit with the hair and makeup and stuff like that. So I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite hairstylist on the girl?
Probably the one I got right now.
Yeah.
Bust down middle part ain't got it black.
I feel like you can't go wrong.
Bust down middle part ain't got it black. Get it easy. No, yeah, you can't go
wrong with that for real. Like, for real.
You look good, I look good. We
Thank you.
bust down middle part. Right. Exactly, so, yeah.
So then on the makeup tip, what's your favorite makeup brand?
Ooh, Juvia's Place. I gotta shout them out. Black owned. And the other one I don't really want to say because I heard a lot of controversial things about them. But I do love them, and I would even still work with them. I ain't gonna lie. Too Faced.
What you heard about Too Faced?
That they say like
my whole face is Too Faced right now. Damn,
girl, my face is Too Faced and Juvia's.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I wear every day, everywhere I go. I used to wear Hecka Mac, but then they started making me look pale and cakey. So now it's like, it's Too Faced and Juvia's.
I give Mac they lips. I give Mac they lipsticks any day.
Any day, every day. Especially their lip pencils. Ruby
Woo,
heroin. Them was my girls.
Them the ones. That's what I started. That was what I started with in middle school. Them was my ones. I always got to give it back.
Yes.
But right now to this day, yeah, Too Faced, Juvia's on the blush every time, liquid and the powder, like.
Yes. So you do makeup, I do makeup, and I do hair. I used to really do, especially back in my hometown, and I had a clientele, and I did it for like 4 years straight. Yeah. And I was doing it, and it was good. But it's just like I know hair is a huge thing, so I don't necessarily want to do huge.
Beauty is huge.
And the beauty industry makes the most money. So
Yeah,
I need in on that too.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to pull my Rihanna card when my music blows and have my own beauty line and all that other stuff. But for now, I would like to really step into selling hair. I was going to do it a long time ago.
We really got some things to talk about.
Okay.
We really got some things to talk about.
I was going to do it a long time ago because back in the Bay in Oakland where I'm from, everybody was like, you always look good. You always got your hair done. You always got your makeup done. Your clothes cute. You need to own a boutique. You need to sell hair. So I'm still going to do that.
Yeah.
Still going to do that. But I'm just going to do it in Atlanta. But I'm going to make sure that I have like worldwide shipping so I can drop ship and Shopify, all that stuff too.
Yeah.
For the girls, whoever need it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to sell hair. I'm going to have a beauty line. It's going to be called Bella Rose.
Oh, period. We love that.
Bella Rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. That's so good. Because I used to sell hair in college.
Really?
Yeah, I still sell a little bit after college. I really stopped when I came here just because I got my hands in too many things.
Yeah, that's me.
You know? But nah, I was
being
really,
multifaceted is hard.
Yes. And
Let's
then
talk about it.
This girl from back home, she had hit me up like, I don't see you selling hair no more, but I really love your hair. Like, I really want to still order hair. So I'm like, girl, you can still order. Like, my regulars still come to me first. You know, I still do that every now and then, whatever. But yeah, I really want to get back into it because it's still people come to me like,
girl,
you know, like I already got the vendors, already trusted.
Yes.
You feel me? Like, it's
hair is not something you gotta stop. That's something you can keep getting money out. People
For
go
sure.
always
In the
keep money.
past time, I promise, like for real.
Yep.
It'd be you just pick up your phone like, oh, okay, you want to get
Especially it's quality, and then you make it on the more affordable side. Not saying you gotta make your stuff cheap because if it's quality, it deserves to be
That's
paid
the
with the
problem I ran
prices.
into because like after the pandemic, China went up.
Yep,
like
they sure
tripled
did.
they tripled their price, and I'm like, dang.
That's why I was like, I wish I would have started doing my big one when it was still hecka cheap to get the bundles in the you know, in wholesale.
bulk.
Yep,
Yeah.
in bulk. I wish I would have did it because
I promise.
I talked to so many vendors. I had my hair on lock. I was getting raw hair. I was like, I was about to do my big one, and I just wasn't managing my money the best way back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to go through some things and learn.
I feel
some
like
stuff.
the first couple times you get some money for it, you're gonna mess it up.
Yep.
That's just that. And then that's when you're gonna be like, okay, now it's time to do it the right way, for real.
Yes.
Cause
money management is everything. So if you're out there looking at this, learn how to manage your money. Learn where to invest
that in
it.
school. I feel like they be wasting their time telling us about
everything
all
else.
the other stuff that don't even matter. I still ain't use A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Okay, none of that.
Yeah.
The root of nothing.
But I feel like
I use the root of
money
nothing.
management. You know,
If they would have taught us money management, credit,
taxes,
all those
that.
things, so many more people would be successful and less poverty would exist.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Check that.
Right, clock that.
Clock that for real.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Girl, did you have fun?
I did.
Yes, y'all. Make sure y'all check her out. Go ahead and tell them where they can find you on everything.
Okay. Again, you can find me at Bella the THE Star. BELLTHESTAR.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in, check her out, and tune in to the new episode next week.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you. I had
Thank you
so
for
much
coming.
fun for my first podcast sit down. Not my first interview, but my first podcast. This was amazing. I really appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
you for coming.
Yes, thank you. I really do. This was fun.
Yes.